Out first, going to be fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, and making his pro debut. Doing it for Utah MMA, let's hear it for Hal Stay Down Mitchell.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming out to the cage, we have Hal Stay Down Mitchell. Now, Hal is 35 years old, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, and training out of Utah.
Yes, yes.
So it said Utah MMA on it, but that just means he's representing Utah MMA scene. He's not training out of any gym. He's an independent fighter right now. You know, he kind of took a little bit of a break from MMA for a while for personal reasons, we'll say. And came back, had a good first impression getting back in with that, what was it, about 10-second knockout in his first fight back. And
quickly
then
dropped him, you know, his heavy hands that he's always had.
Yes.
And I believe that's kind of been the hallmark of his career, has been kind of his heavy hands that he has. So
well, that's where the stay down comes from, right?
Exactly. So he's coming out here, I mean, looking to kind of put his hands on Beck Shields and see what happens.
Yes. And I know he's coming in off of a loss in his last fight.
Yes.
Now I believe that one was via submission. Was it was an arm triangle, I believe, from Julian Plaza, who's a tough guy.
Yes.
So you know, not a bad loss to have when you got someone like Julian Plaza, but
no, but he also went down in weight to 145. He was fighting up at 155 before. So I mean, I talked to him in the back, asked him how he likes it. He thinks it's a much better weight division for. So let's see how it goes. Let's hear about the other guy.
All right, and his opponent fighting out of the black corner, standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing at 143 pounds with a current amateur MMA record of 0-1. Doing it for Wyoming MMA. Make some noise for the last Boy Scout, Beck Shields.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, out comes the last Boy Scout, Beck Shields. He stands 6 foot 1 inches tall, weighed in at 143 pounds. He is 21 years old and has a record, a pro record of 0-1-0. He is representing Wyoming MMA. Again, this is a pro bout. I don't know if we mentioned that in that first walkout.
No, I don't think that I did. So yeah, this is a pro fight. So this is 3 5-minute rounds. So this is also potentially up to 15 minutes, just like our championship amateur fights are.
Yes. So, I mean, Beck had a great amateur run. He is coming out of Wyoming MMA. Do you know anything about them? I don't.
Well, okay, it's not a gym Wyoming MMA.
Just that out of Wyoming.
That was Kevin Patton, one of our one of our guys that run Steelfist. He's one of the promoters here. He decided to kind of have fun with Utah MMA versus Wyoming MMA. So Beck kind of jumps around to a few different gyms. I believe there's like 3 different gyms that he kind of jumps around to and trains with. But his main coach is actually his dad, Billy Shields.
Okay.
So mainly Billy Shields that's been working with him, but he does get into other gyms, multiple gyms, to kind of get a good plethora of training to get ready for these fights. Now, he is coming off of a loss against Thiago Angelon. I guess he lost via heel hook back in April of last year. So he's been out for about a year as well.
Yes.
And before that, you know, on the amateur side, he had some really tough fights, and he beat one of our champions that's our main event. He actually is one of the few people that's beaten Kawhi Thompson.
Yes.
In fact, not one of the few, one of the only, as in the only person to beat Kawhi Thompson. So very tough guy, very, very good jiu-jitsu too, if I remember right.
Yes, he's very slick on the ground.
Yes.
And he's pretty tall and long. I mean, he definitely has the reach and length advantage on Hal.
Mm-hmm. Now, whether that stays an advantage, we'll find out. You know, like you said, Hal hits really hard, and that's kind of his thing that he's known for.
Well, and Hal's going to try to close that distance, you know what I mean? And Beck's going to try to keep
Oh,
it.
Hal
See?
with a fake out hand.
I believe he did that last time too, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. All right, people, if you're watching at home, you don't touch gloves with Hal Mitchell.
No.
And, yeah, took a knee to the cup. I don't know. We probably got time if they queue up any of the footage on a replay from that quick exchange there. Looks like he took one in that scramble.
Gotcha.
But
Started quick.
yeah, started quick. A lot of action there for a moment, but yeah, took it right to the cup, and he's got up to 5 minutes to recover from this. Looks like he's saying that he's good, but I'd make sure I'm good before I start getting in there.
Yeah.
Make sure everything descended properly. Smart. Right. See, Beck, when he touched the gloves, backed away immediately while touching the gloves.
Well, and here we go. Grabbing the net.
He's got a guillotine in tight. And there he goes. Gets a takedown off of it. And, yep, he's just wrapping it up even tighter by climbing up. There's the tap. Ladies and gentlemen.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Fight is over.
Yes, sir.
Beck Shields getting his hand raised really quick in the first round with that beautiful guillotine. Let's take it to the cage and make this thing official.
Sounds good to me.
All right, I get both fighters to the center of the cage here. Both fighters to the center of the cage. Do me a favor and make some noise for these two, would you? Your winner, 38 seconds into round number one. Tap out due to guillotine. Out of the black corner, the last Boy Scout, Beck Shields.
Beck, let me get you over here. Great job, my friend. Great job. Kind of quick victory at the end. Kind of fast start. Anything surprise you about that fight?
The guy, yeah, sorry, 1 second. That really knocked the wind out of me, guys. Oh. Woo. Okay, now I can act like a baby about it. It's okay. No, I knew he was going to come out hard and heavy, and he did exactly what I thought it was. I just wasn't quick enough on my feet like I thought I was going to be. But he was a tough dude. I need him right in the chin. And for him to eat that like that, man, props to him, dude. Props to him.
Well, yeah, well, you took him down. You got that choke. Was that the game plan? Just kind of take him down, finish it there?
Taking him down, yeah, for sure. I watched him, and he has some really heavy hands. He lays everybody out, and I didn't really want to be a part of that.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Well, what are your plans? You got any family sponsors you think?
Not any sponsors, but my family's here. My friends, my girlfriend, her family's over there. My dad and Casey, he's my brother. I've known him since I was 14 years old. He's helped me train, raised me up pretty much just with my dad too. Duality BJJ in Green River, Wyoming. That's where my home is. That's where I train. I was supposed to have on my butt over here, but since I'm at this angle,
I don't like that.
how do I look, guys?
All right. Sounds good.
I got one more my sister, Alex, she's been doing all my promoting for me and all my videos. She runs my social medias, TikToks, Instagrams, Facebooks. If you want to go and check out my journey through this crazy idea I had, I don't know why I had this idea. Go and check it out on Beck the Last Boy Scout Shields on Instagram, all social media platforms. I'll be there.
All right, everyone, let me give a big round of applause for Beck, the Last Boy Scout Shields.